Good afternoon. King Felipe yesterday said the conquest of the Americas included much abuse and ethical controversies, striking a conciliatory tone amid a years-long row between Spain and Mexico over colonial-era abuses centuries ago. The King made the remarks while speaking with Mexico's ambassador during a visit to a museum in Madrid. Felipe said there are things that when we study them, we come to know them, and well, with our current values, they obviously cannot make us feel proud. The King's remarks came after years of a diplomatic spat between Spain and Mexico over the Mexican government's demands that Spain apologise for its 1519 to 1521 conquest of Mexico, which resulted in the death of a large part of the country's pre-Hispanic population. The upcoming report by the antitrust and energy watchdog the CNMC on the massive blackout that hit the Iberian Peninsula last year will not assign blame for the outage, so the watchdog's chief said this morning. The widespread power blackout on April 28th left large swathes of both countries in the dark for up to 10 hours. The CNMC head, Canny Fernandez, told senators at a hearing that the report would include recommendations and conclusions, adding that the regulatory and technical mechanisms at their disposal were sufficient to manage the system adequately. Holidaymakers are rebooking Easter trips away from Dubai due to the war in neighbouring Iran, causing a spike in demand for reassuring destinations, so travel firms have said. There is mass disruption to passenger flights across the Middle East and warnings not to travel to large parts of the region or the United Arab Emirates. This has sparked a sharp slowdown in holiday bookings there, as well as countries close to Iran, such as Turkey, Cyprus and Egypt, so the travel firms reported. Meanwhile, bookings are up in Portugal, Italy and here in Spain, as well as the Caribbean, Mauritius and the United States, and some airports report flights filling up faster than last year. And football club Deportivo de La Coruña have pulled out of the chance to host games at the 2030 World Cup, despite having already heavily invested in their stadium, which was initially selected as one of the host venues. But that selection was dependent on the stadium being increased from its current capacity. Work has already started to upgrade the stadium, with the club investing around $100 million, but it has now been confirmed that they are scaling back the restructuring and therefore withdrawing from hosting duties. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.